Hello friends, it's Lorian Witch here with your monthly reading for October for all 12 signs. This introduction actually is just going to be the same because I wanted to reach every single one of you and basically say a big huge hug and a big thank you to your consistent support, your comments, your interactions. People on Facebook who've been liking some of my posts, Twitter, which I'm now back on. I did get hacked temporarily, but I'm on Twitter again now, and generally just being awesome people, subscribing, sharing videos. I think I've mentioned in several other videos that I did not expect as big of an audience, mainly, and resonance with a lot of people. So the fact that you will really connect with me as well as a reader, that means a lot, and I like that you show your support. To my patrons on Patreon, thank you so much as well. Every little helps, honestly. It's really, I'm going to do everything that I can to invest in this channel and hopefully address you more personally in the future and get more tarot decks, get more ways and methods of giving you these messages. And it's a shame that I've not got enough to invest at this point in time myself, but any help that you have is amazing. Also to the people who've asked for readings from me, every time you send me an email and say, you know, that you have resonated with the reading and you know the feedback that I get, and you tell me, where you feel that the reading has taken you and the messages, it just validates a lot of what I do, and it keeps me really on a higher vibration. I didn't anticipate that this beginning was going to be so rambly and full of love. However, I'm very pleased that it is. It's probably because Mercury's in Libra right now or something, I don't know. But yes, I really enjoy talking to all of you, and thank you so much. Details of how to get in touch with me for a reading: I do Skype now, and video and email. I also do customized readings, so if you don't see anything that you feel suits you, do ask me via email and let me know. Facebook, message me if you need to, connect with me on there. I'm not just a reader on the side of the screen. I am here trying to connect with every one of you. If I could come and give you a high five and do a personal reading for every single one of you, I probably would. But yeah, just thank you so much, and check out the ways to contact me. They'll also be at the end of your reading as well. It does apply to your sun, rising and moon sign. I think if I was to get into any other planet, it might be a little bit of a shaky thing there, but hopefully September will has been good to you, and we're now going into October. Very looking forward to seeing what holds for you. So let's get to your monthly sign reading. Hello lovely Sagittarius, thank you for tuning into your October monthly reading. It's Lorian in the garden as the sun sets on the supermoon day, the supermoon blood eclipse. It's a very nice evening, although as soon as I sat outside to finish the rest of the readings, everybody began to be noisy. So if you hear very strange sound, banging, voices, it's not me having a hissy fit. It is actually just my very noisy neighbours who just decided to create blue murder. So we have, as usual, the 4 cards, one representing approximately a week of energy. And this is going to be from the Truth Seekers Tarot by David Fontana. It's my mother's deck actually, but because it's an air sign month and she's a Libra, I thought that I would use that because we're going into Libra's birthday. And we also have the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Taylor. So they're actually asking me to start with the Oracle card, to be honest with you. And this is all about finding your place and keep moving forwards. If there's one thing I know about Sagittarians, is that you can't sit still. There is almost, not that you can't have roots and you can't, have certain elements, but I just feel that you will have the opportunity to keep moving forwards. You're not comfortable, I believe, being in the same place metaphysically. or emotionally. You don't like feeling stuck in a rut, and this seems like it is pushing you forward throughout October. The eclipse that's happening this evening is so strong. It is really, really effective, I would say. So you should be able to really get a grip of what's needed from you and how you can make things work. So walking away for me means that in general you are going to be feeling a whole new sense of what you need to make happen in your life and how you can afford to make those changes. Now, afford could mean emotional damages, or emotional, what do you call them? It's not money. It's not money. It's just emotional, not transactions either. You're going to be having to kind of look into how to pay emotionally, if that makes sense. So if you want to kind of cut somebody out or do something like that, then you can do, but look at how else that will affect the rest of your sort of social circle or something like that. Be aware as to how your actions will affect others. That's basically what it means. But always do what you feel is best for yourself, and keep in mind what you're walking away from, not just where you're moving to, because it will be a change and you might not ever get whatever you're walking away from back in the same way. So just to kind of have a look at that. In the first week of October, we have the Six of Pentacles, and this means to me that you will be in a place of sharing and wanting to explore what it means to connect with people. I mean, here we have, you're neither up and you're neither down, you know? You're not in any place apart from the middle. And again, this is the feeling of possibly being stuck. So you can move forwards, you can take a look and see what things are happening around you, but I think the main focus of these cards is just to say that you may have to do a little bit of soul searching before you take that leap, either up, down, sideways, back to back, whatever you want to do. Just pay attention. And also we have the Wheel of Fortune. So in the second week, it seems like you are starting to move in the direction you found. But the main feeling I would get from this Wheel of Fortune card in general is that you may be looking to grow something. I mean, luck is a very fickle thing, and you may have a stroke of luck in this week. You may actually progress very strongly in this week on a projected idea. But it is very fickle, so it may not last forever. The moment you're up on the Ferris wheel, you're down again the next moment. So always be thankful for when you're at the top end of the scale and enjoy the journey as you're going around. Don't worry about being so close to the floor when you are at a low ebb. Just try and keep your perspective of how you can keep moving onwards and moving upwards. Because this, I feel, is also reflected in the third week of Strength. You may have to calm a few mouths at this point in time. It's a very lovely, soft energy card, but people's mouths may run away with them. So it's either your mouth or it's somebody else's, and you will have to deal with that softly and very kind of gently. So you may just have to do that, But I do feel that this is a very strong aspect for you. This is a very nice, gentle flow for you as well. So there is almost a sense of somebody may be angry at you, somebody may have a little bit of a frosty word, and you silence them. So this is something that I believe that is going to come round, and if it's yourself, you may have to watch what you say, because people will be very sensitive around you, and you may find yourself getting snapped at by this other people to be quiet. But I feel it's more other people in this week that are going to be very overly sensitive and not really want to delve into anything. I mean, just the same as the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles, there's going to be this kind of stuck in the mud. You want to move forwards, but at the same time, don't move forwards at the expense of other people's sentimentality or at the expense of somebody's emotions, because I think that's what walking away means. They kind of drew me to that, saying that you are going to be making changes and pushing past something, maybe a barrier that you've placed in your own way, but it's going to be good, it's going to change, and I feel that you are going to have the opportunity to show your own inner strength, not just being brash and loud by saying, you be quiet, you know how some people say, people fight in the street. You're not going to have to do that. You're kind of just going to be, if someone's squaring for a fight, you just kind of shrug and laugh and say, look, no, I don't want to fight you, and here's why. It's going to be a very diplomatic time in that week. And then we have the King of Cups in the 4th week. This is a very strong, almost like riding the waves card. I always get the feeling of Triton with this. So whatever this is, I believe that you are moving now with the flow. You're going with the flow. You're controlling this wave. You're not just being drowned by it. So by controlling your strength in trying to get somebody to shut up, as nice as that can possibly sound, you are now able to move with the flow and go on out of October into November with a sense of who you are and how you managed to evolve during this month. You walked away from potentially iffy situations. You progressed rather than just met somebody else at their own game. So if somebody was spoiling for a fight, like I said, you did not raise to their game. You just kind of quelled them. So this is going to be a very strong element of understanding here in the 4th week as to where you've come from, again looking behind you, and also where you're going. So you've basically, if you've been lost at sea or you felt that you're going nowhere, you're now going to shore. You're going to make land, and you're going to also see the benefits of that. Now, this could actually start because of the lunar eclipse on the 27th/28th of September. I'm doing this on the evening of the 27th, so it's a very beautiful, calm night, which I'm looking forward to seeing the moon later on. And actually, I do have an offer on at the moment, so if you did want me to take a look into your personal readings or any questions that you may have, just take a look. It's running until the 9th of October. If you watch this after the 9th of October, you can still get a reading from me, and you just may have to message me for the prices, or just so I can arrange something with you. Thank you very much for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting. As I said at the beginning of the video, it means a lot to me to connect to all of you. It really does. I kind of started this channel not really knowing what to do and how I was going to do it. And I'm really glad that I started it when I did, because I really do enjoy giving these messages and having so many of you take solace from them or take resonance from them. So it really is rewarding. And I do hope that I can continue helping you long into the new year and things like that. So yeah, I will just leave you with this message of saying that you are moving into new pastures and you are going to be able to navigate yourself. But as well, I think that you can ask other people for help. So if you need any help from friends and family or tarot readers, whatever you look for, just see if you can kind of understand your place before you reach out to others, because some person may not appreciate it and bite your head off. So just take a look, be aware. I hope that this month is very good to you, and I look forward to reading for you in November.